Hello, I'm Philip Stoten. I'm here at SMT in Nuremberg, and I'm joined by Wolfgang Müller from the ASYS group. Wolfgang, thanks for stopping by and taking the time to chat. You're looking after, if you like, the custom build side of your business. Is that something that plays perhaps stronger here in Europe than elsewhere?
No, I don't think so. So this is business for ASYS all over the world, and of course we started with this from locally in Germany, and I think the market for special design machines was always there, and final assembly was always in electronics, but more or less ASYS moved into this market, and it was quite a tough time, and took us a couple of years to get knowledge, and as well that the customer get knowledge of us,
of you and how you operate.
Exactly, yes.
And when you do that, that's kind of a custom and collaborative relationship with the customer. You spend time on their floor, recognizing how they do things, and you try and improve their processes. How does the typical project work?
Yeah. So this is exactly the key point. What we want to offer to the customer. To be extremely early in a project, in touch with the customer and being a partner of it, and that brings us in a position to provide our technical experts and application team, and so we want to help the customer from the beginning to find the ideal solution for his projects and for his processes. And,
right.
So that is a very important point. Let's say that we can support him and help him to keep costs down and to move, the project in the direction of automation.
Yeah, and to make the process as lean as possible. And when I think of customization and I think of these kind of projects, it seems that wouldn't be appropriate for simple kind of front end of the production line printing. That stuff's repeatable. Is it more at the final assembly that you need customization?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So for us, a good starting point is always the router. This machine is a standard machine of ASYS, and this is at the very end of the SMT process. And with this machine, we can easily start directly into the final assembly process, as normally those machines have the separated board in a gripper already, and that is more or less the first step into automation. Yeah? And from this machine, we continue then with bespoke customized cells, where we combine the processes which are necessary in the right order, for the right cycle time, for the right output for the customer. Yeah?
Okay, and your expertise is really handling, and it's being able to move all these odd shapes, all these different things around.
So we see ourselves more as an integrator. We don't do all individual processes ourselves. We see us more or less as an expert in knowing what could be used and with what partners we have to work together to get it work at the end. Yeah.
So you create the blueprint, but you also provide the glue to make all the devices work together.
Yes, that's the key. So to the customer, we want to be the one and only partner,
right.
And we are integrating all the sub-suppliers, for example, and as well, this is an important point that the sub-suppliers are chosen between customer, ourselves, so that the customer has influence in this. As very often customers has already experience with some special processes, and we are just there, to bring this in the right order and to make it work in an automated cell.
Okay, and I've walked past your booth a couple of times, and you have this brand you're promoting, ASYS Group Inventus. What's the story behind that?
Yeah, Inventus is just, let's say, a brand name for all special designed machines and final assembly. So if I go just a bit back in history, ASYS is 20 years, as you know, from Werner, and from the beginning we have done a lot of special designed machines always, but this was more or less kept as a secret almost. So we just have had those projects with those special customers, and over the years that gave us a lot of experience, and then we thought, why not using it and promote it, and then we created a brand name which is Inventus, and that fits very good in the ASYS brands which we have already, and so that gives us the possibility from a marketing point of view to bring it to the customers. And I would say it took us at least 5-6 years to be really recognized on that market. You know,
Yeah.
so we had quite a tough time, but now I would say we're in good shape and good place, and you know, the projects are there.
Yeah, and it's interesting if we look at new markets globally. One of the international markets that's kind of exciting at the moment is South America. When we talk to people about South America, they're saying that people are asking for single point of contact, single line solutions. Is this where you really are holding a trump hand, where you have the Inventus project, but you're also able to provide a single source of a single solution?
Yes, of course. Especially South America is a good example. ASYS has an own office in South America, in Mexico and in Brazil. And the guys working there, the sales guys, they are well trained. And we have, especially in Mexico, there's one guy who was in Germany in the headquarters for 2 years, just working in the Inventus team, you know, to get the experience and the knowledge as well for South America, and he's supporting customers down there. So this is a good point, you know, to have the expertise locally as well. Same we're doing in Asia. Yeah?
Yeah.
So we are always in Germany we are the back of those guys and support them.
Yeah.
But we have some kind of experience as well locally in other countries.
Yeah, and the first point of contact. Well, it said the Inventus brand sounds like something that you should certainly tell people about, because I'm sure it's something they're going to want to hear about. Wolfgang, thank you very much for telling me about it. Thanks for explaining it, and enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you.
Thank you.